Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome to Words. I'm Jen, I'm a speech pathologist who works with children who have special needs. I work with many children who are on the autism spectrum and those who are nonverbal or minimally verbal. Today I'm going to talk about a communication device called GoTalkNow. GoTalkNow is a type of AAC device or augmentative or alternative communication device. This is a topic that I'm going to go into further detail about in another video. However, I did direct some of my parents to come to this video so that they can set up a GoTalk at home. This is a very simple communication app. It's free. If you have a child at home who is minimally verbal or not yet using words, or they may have some words and they're very unintelligible, meaning very hard to understand, a communication app might be a good go-to for you. Always consult your child's speech language pathologist because they know your child's communication needs best. I know that if you're a parent of one of my students, I may have advised you to come view this video so that you can download this app at home. I'm going to walk you through those steps right now. So first we're going to go into the App Store. I have my iPad, and over here you'll see that there's a GoTalkNow Lite. There's also the regular form of GoTalk, and that's, as you can see, expensive, but we don't need that. The GoTalkNow Lite app is actually very great, and there's not much that it's missing for the basic communication needs. So let's go ahead and download that. It's for free. So I'm downloading this to my iPad. And once it gets downloaded, I'm going to show you how we can set it up for basic communication. Our main goal is to establish a functional means of communication for our children and to help them express their wants and needs. This is going to reduce their frustration, and it's going to help them become more autonomous. And it's going to help you as well, because then you're going to know exactly what your child wants, and it will establish a relationship between the two of you where you can interact, you can ask them questions, and they can respond appropriately. So here we go. We're opening the app. So you should see a page that looks like this. We're going to go into Page Editor. So let me show you again. Page Editor. Now you might see 4 boxes. So this is going to show the child 4 picture options that they can choose. Depending on the level of your child, you can go to this button right here, and you'll see the number of buttons. So if a child is not yet discriminating pictures, you might only have 1, and you want them to understand that when they press that picture, that's their form of requesting, that cause and effect. However, if the child is discriminating, you can pick 2 pictures or 4. It goes all the way up to 36. But I'm going to show you today, for the purposes of the video, a field of 4. You can change the background color, but these are things we don't have to worry about right now. Okay, so here we're going to think about things that the child is very motivated by, things that they might want to request. So we're going to tap to add a button. When we add on the bottom, it says Add Image. Okay, again, we're going to go to Add Image, and we're going to click on Take Photo. And over here, I have a picture of a real apple, so I'm just going to take a photo of that with the iPad. After you take a photo of the image, you're going to see a screen like this, and you can move it around, or you can say retake or add photo. So I like this photo, I'm going to use it, and you can resize it with your fingers. And I'm going to add text. So we want to label this. We're going to go to button text, and we're going to write apple. So now you'll see apple on your screen. You can also adjust the size of the word. You can move it around. So this button is done. We're gonna press done in the corner, and now you'll see it's on this screen. Okay, now we're gonna add another one. Tap to add. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to add image, take photo. Now I'm going to take a photo of a banana. Take photo. This is my photo. I'm going to press use the photo. Resize it so the child could see exactly what the item is. And again, I'm going to go to button text over here. And I'm going to type in banana. Okay, so now apple and banana. Okay, so let's say that we're done adding for now. We want to go back to our home page, so we're going to click this little house on the bottom, and you're going to go to player. This is what your child is going to press every time they want to use their device. So now you see, you no longer see the grid, you see the two buttons. If you click on it,
apple,
apple,
banana,
banana. So right then and there, your child now has pictures that they can use to request. So if your child is nonverbal or minimally verbal and they cannot articulate the word apple or I want apple, now they're going to press on the button.
Apple.
And that suffices for them requesting. So that means
apple,
I want apple.
Banana.
I want banana. And then you would immediately reinforce your child with that item. There's some more things I can show you. Now, if you want to get back to the page editor, you're going to take 3 fingers. You're going to do a 3-finger swipe down from the top, just like this. And that brings you back here to the home page. Let's go back to page editor. Now, let's say the child is only discriminating between 2 pictures. I brought it back to a field of 2, buttons 2. But they're not only going to be requesting food, right? We want to request some common toys. So we're going to add a page. What we do is press the plus button, and you're going to see add blank button page, the last one. Add blank button page. That brings you to another page. Now, again, this child is only discriminating between 2 pictures. So again, we're going to go here. We're going to click on buttons 2. Okay, now I'm going to add some toys. And I'm going to do this really quickly so that I can show you what's going to happen next and how the child can use it. So I'm adding Bubbles and Brown Bear, their favorite book. Now I'm still in editor mode, so I can't let the child use it yet because it's still thinking that you're going to change something. That you have to go back to the home page. Let's press this house over here, and again, player mode. So now the child sees their foods, and we added the other page so they can use the arrow to swipe, and now they can request between Bubbles or Brown Bear. So child says,
Bubbles.
Oh, you want Bubbles. So you give them the Bubbles right away and you reinforce it because the child selecting the button
Bubbles
is their way of asking for it. These are their words. So this is the very basic way to use the GoTalk app. As the child becomes more independent and as their communication skills increase, the device can become more complicated. We can add pages, we can add buttons, the child can navigate through categories. You could have core words here, which are very important. And I think in other videos, I'll show you how to do that as well, but this is just for basic setup of the device. So if you're one of my parents whose child needs a device and I have instructed you to come to this video, you can follow these steps. I hope that it's been helpful, and please ask any questions that you have. Bye-bye.